All right. Hello, everybody. Happy Monday to you. If you are going to be joining me live, if you happen to be joining live, make sure that you say hello. Where are you tuning in from? I'm going to go live over here on Instagram too while we're at it. Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. I am excited to share with you guys today what I have for you because it's something that hit me this morning and I was like, yeah, this is a message that I have to share, right? And for those of you that don't know me, if maybe you're not a listener to the podcast or maybe you're just in the Facebook group, but not a listener to the podcast, whatever it might be. A little bit about me is that I've been in the industry for nearly 20 years. So I have a lot of experience in a lot of different realms of our industry. But the majority of my career was spent as a hairstylist behind the chair, just like many of you. I spent 18 years or so behind the chair. And 14 of those years, I was a salon owner. I just recently sold my salon in 2021. So just this past June. And so I owned a business for 14 years, grew a team of 11 stylists. And so I know what it's like to build a business. Now what I've transitioned into doing is coaching and consulting hairstylists and salon owners, but also I have started investing in real estate and I have a little Airbnb business that I run now. And what I am finding is that property management, having an Airbnb business, there's so many similarities to the salon industry is what I'm finding. And so I want to share with you guys this idea of vacancy. So fairly recently, I was at a seminar. It was actually a real estate investing seminar. And there was a speaker who spoke about Airbnbs. And what she said kind of hit me a little hard. And everything that I learn in this new season that I'm in, I bring back to my first love, which is the salon industry, right? Because at my core, at my heart, I'm forever a hairstylist. You guys know that we're forever connected in this industry, I feel like. So it's my first love. Everything that I learn, I bring back to our industry. What she said hit me. And this is what she said. She said, vacancy is the number one thing that will kill your business as an Airbnb host. And I was like, oh, okay. So what I have been doing recently is she's right. You know, when you have open gaps here and there, or you're only booked on the weekends, but then you have vacancy during the week, it is going to be the killer of your business. And I was like, this totally relates to the salon industry too, because the same goes for your chair. I want you to start thinking about your chair as your piece of real estate. Your piece of real estate is only working and only valuable when there is somebody sitting in your chair. So when you have vacancy in your chair, it's actually killing your business. And so I want you to start thinking about your gaps like this, your gaps in your day, whether it be a 15-minute gap, an hour gap, a 6-hour gap, whatever it is, that vacancy is actually killing your business. So your number one priority needs to be filling the vacancies, which is where I'm at. I am filling my vacancies in my Airbnb, right? I'll tell you when they book up quickly, holidays, weekends. In the salon, I found the same thing. When did my real estate book up? It booked up on the weekends, on evenings. How did I get it to the point where I had no vacancies? I had no openings, okay? So I want to share with you guys 3 reasons why it's so important to fill those vacancies that you have in your chair. So number one is when you have vacancy in your chair, AKA you don't have clients booked in your chair, you are losing money. Why are you losing money if you don't have somebody sitting in your chair? Well, you're losing money because your expenses don't go away. And I'm speaking to salon owners or hairstylists or both, even more so if you're both, because your expenses don't go away just because you don't have a client in your chair. You still have to pay your rent. You still have to pay your bills. You still have a credit card payment that's due at the end of the month. Your expenses don't go away because you have vacancy. So that cancellation that you have, or that space that you knew you had all week long that you didn't fill, is costing you money. Because every minute that you are at the salon and you don't have a client sitting in your chair, you're losing money. Not only money, but you're wasting your time, which is the most valuable thing. So the second reason that you should really focus on filling your vacancies, because your vacancies are freaking frustrating, you guys. I know what it's like to have a vacant salon. I know what it's like to have a week when you don't have clients in your chair. I know what it's like to have slow times. I know what it's like when you have a last minute cancellation. I've been through all of these things. And what I can tell you is that vacancies are frustrating. An empty chair is frustrating. And that will be the thing that reduces your motivation. It's going to be the thing that pulls you down. It's going to be the thing that shifts your mentality from feeling excited about building your business to being frustrated. So having those vacancies in your chair or not having a client sitting in your chair is going to be frustrating. It's going to be the thing that when it happens continuously, it's going to feel really heavy. That's why a lot of people get out of the industry, because they don't have a consistent income. Well, the same thing happens. Hey, Christelle, thanks so much for joining. The same thing happens like for hairstylists and salon owners. If you have this repeated vacancy, it's so frustrating. It's heavy. People leave the industry for that reason. So another reason your number one priority should be filling your book, finding new clients, finding customers to fill those vacant chairs, those vacancies. And so if you're just joining in on Facebook or on Instagram, we're talking about vacancies. Those of you who know me a little bit know that I have transitioned from the salon and beauty industry, and now I'm dabbling in real estate, and I have an Airbnb business. And everything that I learn, I bring back to the salon industry and to my clients that I coach, because it's my first love. I love this industry. We're talking about vacancies and how vacancies will be the number one killer of your business. Not having clients, it's the lifeline to your business. And so we talked about how vacancy equals losing money. You're losing money when you have vacancy in your chair, when you don't have clients in your chair, when you don't have clients in your business, or they're sporadic. So again, like my Airbnbs are booking up on the weekends and they are booking up on holidays. Well, what procedures and what parameters did I have to put in place so that that doesn't happen, where I have vacancy throughout the week and then it's only booked on the weekend? Well, I had to put practices in place that actually allowed for me in this business. It was a 3-night minimum. I had to create a 3-night minimum so that people weren't just coming in for Friday and Saturday night. So little things, shifts that you can make in your business like that can really help you in getting booked behind the chair. And the vacancies are frustrating, right? Not having a client in your chair is super frustrating. Not having a consistent income is freaking frustrating. It's the thing that will drag your motivation down more than anything. And if you've had a last minute cancellation, you know that this is true. And the last thing that I want to leave you guys with is why having no vacancy is so important. So when you are busy behind the chair and when you are booked behind the chair, that creates demand. And what happens when there is demand? The same thing that happens in my Airbnb business. I get to raise the prices. I get to, when I have 5-star ratings, which I do, and I'm so excited about that, is that I hit this super host thing. You get to raise your prices. You get to charge more for what you're offering because there's demand for it. That's what we're working toward. You have to have clients in your chair, though, to get to that point. You have to have consistent clients in your chair, and you have to give it an amazing experience in order to have and to be able to increase your pricing. Okay, that is why filling those empty spots, filling those vacancies is so incredibly important. And so today, when I had this thought of my Airbnb business and then my salon business and how they fuse together so beautifully, and how business is business at the end of the day. It doesn't matter what industry you're in, it's all the same. It's supply and demand. It's creating an amazing experience. It's having customers and clients. That is the lifeline of your business. So if you have empty spots, you guys, it's killing your business. Your main focus should not necessarily be making reels on Instagram. Love them. I'm not dissing on them, but your main priority should be, how am I going to get clients sitting in my chair? What platforms can I use? What avenues can I take? How can I promote myself to get more people directed towards me? One of the best ways that you can do that is create amazing experience for your clients and ask for referrals. Then go on to all your platforms and do your thing, promote yourself, right? So I wanted to share that with you, Crystal. Amazing. Yes, I've stayed connected with you. So I love this. Where are you at? Are you in Charlotte? I'd love to know. So those of you that are joining or watching on Facebook and the Facebook group, say hello. If you're watching this on the replay, if you have any questions about this or if anything hit home for you, definitely share them. Denver. Awesome. Love that. Very cool. Very cool. That's a cool niche too. I love that. Helping beauty business owners navigate the goal of finding a space. That's a cool business. I love it. I love it. So if you guys aren't on Instagram and you watch this back, you'll have to give Crystal, am I saying that right? Crystal. You'll have to give her a follow. So I hope you guys have an amazing day. That was today's pocket training. I'll be back tomorrow to say hello. Thank you guys for joining. And yeah, I will connect with you tomorrow. Have a beautiful day. I'll talk to you guys later.